Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aries and take a look at all things related to career, money, finances, abundance, wealth, and prosperity. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so what do we have here for you, Aries? In the position here of the past, it may still be affecting your future. You have the Anchor card showing up here. Now, this is about money blocks, figuring out solutions to your financial challenges. You may feel like you are stuck. Some of you, they're showing me spinning tires that are just digging further and further into the ground. So some of you Aries out there may feel like you're just spinning and you're doing the best that you can to try to get out of a situation. Now, this could be a job that you're in. Some of you are looking for employment. Others of you are working on bringing your stability to your physical life here. You're working on manifesting a stable position for yourself. Now, some of you, this could be travel or even water related. You may live near the water. You may want to travel, work from anywhere. Some of you may be currently traveling to different locations to either put out a resume, or you may be a traveler in the sense of maybe even an Uber driver, or you may be a bus driver, something of that nature for a few of you as well. But what I'm picking up in the past is working on your stability, overcoming the money obstacles and challenges that you have faced in the past. Some of you are still recovering. It could be from the pandemic. It may have been from a job loss. For others of you, you had to reach into either a savings, it could be a 401k plan. Some of you had to rely on financial aid or assistance through maybe a bank, a family member. I'm just getting help here, especially because you do have in the present moment the Hand. Now, this is a good sign because it's about the right people coming in, the right companies, the right clients, the right prospects. It is the right people coming in to help you manifest, Aries, the money that you've been struggling to kind of hang on to. They're showing me that there's money coming and going. I'm seeing it in your hand, and then I'm seeing it gone, in your hand and gone. So I do feel like the money that's coming in, you certainly have expenses, excuse me, you certainly have expenses, and you have things that you need to pay off. And for others of you, it may feel like money is slipping out and you may not be sure where the money is going. For some of you, I feel like it's a really good month for you, even back in October, depending on when you are watching this video. This is for November, but you may be watching in October. And if that is you, it's a really good time to get your finances squared away. Take a look at budgets, take a look at where your money is going, where it is coming in, and work on manifesting more money. And you have financial assistance here as well, which is what I was picking up on from this past energy. So you may have had financial aid, assistance, or help show up in the past, but it's going to show up again here in the month of November, whatever that may look like to you. Now, I do sense that some of you are getting help, getting a job here. There is someone that you may already know that works at a company that you may want a career in, or you may excel where this location or this company is at. For others of you, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, I do feel that word of mouth is going to be very, very powerful for you this month in November. And I do sense that you're going to get help and referrals when it comes to what it is that you do. Your skills, your talents, and your gifts will not be overlooked. I feel like you, even though things may feel a little bit slower than you'd like here, I do sense that you will have the money that you need to pay for the things that have to be paid here. So we do have in the near future, we have the Seal coming in. So you may have an interview in the month of November here. You may be looking for a new job. Some of you are looking for new clients or prospects. I do sense that possibly towards the end of November, even into mid-December, you may be sealing the deal on very important business contracts here. This could be a gift of money for some of you Aries out there. This could be a career in writing. It could be clerical or office work. Some of you are just looking at, again, budgets, expenses. You may be signing contracts for a loan, or you're just signing maybe paperwork for a new company or business. You may have be having clients or prospects signing your documents as well, but this is about staying put. So I like to see this here, especially as we wrap up the last few months here of 2022. I sense that a lot of you are really digging in, figuring out how you can manifest more money. And if you are an entrepreneur here, I do sense that towards the end of the month, in November here, you are going to figure out ways to make things happen, and your creative talents are really going to shine. This is a really beautiful energy here for you. So expect by mid-November to mid-December to sign some documents, show up at the right place at the right time where people can give you a lending hand. Some of you may be even networking, communicating, reaching out. You may be going to a business conference, a business event, or traveling or leaving town for business or for work here. I'm just sensing that there's going to be a very beautiful opportunity that comes in and gifts you this new income source, whatever that may be for you. It could even be a raise if you're looking for a raise, if you're looking for a promotion. How would you like this, Spirit? Thank you. All right, we're going to dive into your energy here, Aries, and take a look at the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter here for you when it comes to career? What do we have showing up for Aries? Oh yeah, money is on your mind with this big boss energy, King of Earth. So this makes perfect sense. The King of Earth is the King of Pentacles here, and this person focuses on their success. They focus on their money. They're not afraid to put in the work. They're not afraid to shine their gifts, their skills, their talents. They're giving me the word showcase. So some of you may be showcasing your talents. Some of you may be finally stepping out of a comfort zone or stepping out of a situation that was a little bit stuck, you felt stuck in. For others of you, you may be paying off a loan, a balance, or borrowed money here, or there's a gift of money coming in that's going to make you feel really good about this next step here. When the King of Pentacles shows up as your main card, Aries, this is beautiful because you are in that zone. I do feel that, like, if you've had a creative block, or if you felt lack of energy, or even burnt out with what you're doing and just haven't felt motivated, I feel like you are getting that engine revved back up here, and you're moving along quite quickly. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of progress for you when it does come to the financial part of your life. Now, this King of Pentacles works his way to the top. Now, this could also be you speaking to even a financial advisor. This could be speaking to a bank manager, a property or real estate expert. Some of you may be investing in a business, or a business or company is investing in you in the month of November here. This is about you working smarter, not harder. It's about having your cake and eating it too. And some of you are saying, Melissa, that's just a pipe dream. Is it really though? Is it just a pipe dream because it's something that you don't necessarily believe in? Believe that you are worthy of climbing the ladder. Believe, Aries, that you are worthy of manifesting the money because you have what it takes to succeed. You are not a quitter. You are determined, and you are full of, I feel full of great ideas. A lot of you Aries out there, especially the group that tunes in here, is very creative, is very talented, and you have a lot of wonderful skills, Aries. So you're going to find that your professionalism and your determination really shines through in the month here of November. Now we're going to clarify this King of Earth energy, which is again the King of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this King of Pentacles? Yeah, Knight of Swords. This is about you taking action. I feel like you're taking action towards something. I mean, this is all about you moving forward after a time of maybe other people not recognizing, not noticing, not being attracted to what it is that you have to offer. But I feel like you're highlighted. It's almost like your work is being put up out there. And again, they keep giving me that word showcase. So some of you may be showcasing your work, showcasing yourself. This could even be your own reputation. But the Knight of Swords says that you're really excited, and you may feel a little bit impulsive this month to just jump into a new opportunity. And typically, impulsivity can get one in trouble. But I feel for you, Aries, I mean, you may be an impulsive person anyway at times, but I feel like this is something that if it's fueled from a place of creativity, inspiration, and passion, then yes, say yes quickly. I feel like you don't even really need to think about it too much. You're just jumping in feet first. And I feel like it will be okay to do that. Now let's take a look and see what's crossing your energy, Aries, in the month of November and how we can help you navigate through this energy. What do we need to know? What's crossing you? Some sort of ending. Yeah, and this makes sense because the Ten of Swords, when this shows up, I really like this because the Ten of Swords is getting yourself up out of denial, getting yourself up out of a situation that you did feel stuck in. Tens are all about endings, endings bringing in new beginnings, and you are wrapping up the 2022 year. For a lot of you, Aries, you may have had a lot of ups and downs. They're showing me the pendulum here, kind of swinging both sides, where you've had your really good months and you've had your lower months as well. But I feel like there's something that you're finally wanting to really get rid of, whether it's a limiting belief, whether it is a job, whether it is some of you, there could even be, they're showing me the silver lining. You're finally able to see the silver lining from a situation that may have been a little bit painful to go through. Ten of Swords energy is all about surrendering. You may have felt like you were stabbed in the back from a person that you had worked with. This could even be from, a bank, a loan. Some of you had to pay very high interest. It could be on your credit cards. It could be on anything here. And you felt like you were getting the raw end of the deal here. You drew the short stick in the past. But I feel like the good news with this showing up is your challenge. You are wanting to fully surrender and release this situation because you don't want to hang on to that going into 2023. So let's take a look and clarify what this Ten of Swords is all about for you. It could be that poverty conscious mindset of scarcity, of limiting beliefs, lack of. Oh my goodness, you have the King of Pentacles showing up again. I love this. And actually, this is the female version of the King of Pentacles that is showing up in this deck. I forget her name, Catrin Welz-Stein actually created a male and female version of the kings in this deck, and also the Emperor as well. So you have the female version of this King of Pentacles showing up. So this, it doesn't matter if you're female or male, but especially for you females that are watching, this is you really stepping into that masculine energy. And if it is those of you males that are watching, it's stepping into that feminine energy, because I feel like you are go-getting. You are being a go-getter. Aries, you are the sign that is full of action and full of determination. And you can be impulsive, like I said, but there's an opportunity coming up that's going to align you with more money, more income, more prosperity. But in order for you to fully embrace this energy, you must let go of, it could be materialism for some of you. For others of you, it is the feelings of not being professional enough is what I'm sensing, or it could be someone around you that doesn't seem very professional. I feel like whatever pain that you've endured in the past, when it does come to your money blocks or feeling stuck, I feel like things will start to balance out, especially as the month progresses and you go into even December. So you are really standing in your power here, but you must let go of whatever this is that's held you back in the past. So really take deep inventory. For some of you, you may not realize that you're paying a little bit more money than you need to. There could be consolidation. Speak to a financial advisor as well. Speak to someone who may be controlling your money. This could be speaking to a bank and saying, wow, I didn't realize I paid this much money. How can we refinance? This could also be a home. Some of you may be wanting to sell or buy a home. For others of you, you may be going towards a certification, a test, an exam, whether you've been denied or you've failed. I feel like there's a level of success that you haven't quite achieved in the past that is being offered to you in the month of November into that December energy. So I do like the King of Pentacles showing up here twice for you. It's saying that whatever you are focused on, whatever losses that you've endured in the past, there is new opportunities for growth and abundance. So let's take a look and see what's below you. What is the foundation here? Because the foundation I'm sensing intuitively intuitively, again, is you are built on that strength. Wow. Okay. You are built on that determination. And you at times, I feel like you may be in that opposite type of energy where you just shut down. You may feel like you're lazy and very unproductive and you're not able to necessarily hone in. What do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what do we have for you? We have the 8 of Fire, 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is that energy of wanting to have that creative side illuminated. This is about wanting to receive messages. The 8 of Fire is the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is about speed, action, velocity. This can be about travel, relocation. For some of you, it's about movement, but there may have been delays. But when there are delays, I feel like you may sit in that delay for a little bit. Some of you at times overanalyze, overthink, maybe even go down that rabbit hole. But the good news is you catch yourself when you're in that state of mind and you say, I need to get out of this. I need to light that fire, start that ignition that we we're talking about in the very beginning of your reading here. When this 8 of Wands shows up, this is about speed, action, velocity. Some of you may have recently traveled as well, or you may want to travel. You do have the travel showing up with the anchor in the past position. So some of you may have had some epiphany, breakthrough moments during a time of travel or a time of movement. It could have been a small road trip. It could have been you putting yourself out there bigger than you thought. They're giving me that you did something that may have been outside the box, outside your comfort zone. And I feel like there was a moment of truth or an epiphany that was bigger than you thought it would be. And it's showing up for you. They keep giving me like larger than life type of energy. So this can be you. Someone may have said, or told you in the past, Aries, that you have a larger than life personality as well. I feel like you have really beautiful skills and talents, but sometimes you tend to rein them in. Sometimes you tend to rein them in so other people maybe don't think that you are larger than life personality, but that is a beautiful energy to have because that's magnetized and other people are attracted to that energy. 8 of Pentacles. A lot of you, like I said earlier, are creatives, are mastering your skills, have a lot of beautiful talents. When this 8 of Pentacles shows up, this is about you putting in your best effort, loving your work, loving what it is that you do. It is about gaining knowledge, staying curious to what it is that brings you passion, brings you curiosity here. Some of you are saying, well, Melissa, I'm still trying to figure out my passion. And I say, for those of you that are still trying to figure that out, stay inquisitive, stay curious. What tiny little bit of curiosity can you grow on here? There's a really wonderful book by Elizabeth Gilbert called Big Magic. And for those of you that are working on your creative talents, I definitely suggest that book, Big Magic, or maybe it's something you've read in the recent past here. But the 8 of Pentacles is you shining that light. And that's kind of what I'm sensing here for you, is opening yourself back up after a time of feeling maybe burnt out, lack of creativity, or feeling like you weren't moving forward or making enough money off of your creative talents. When this 8 of Pentacles shows up, it's very fortuitous for those that are in the art, the design, the teaching, the education field. And if you don't feel experienced enough, and that's kind of what I'm sensing, there may have been a situation where you didn't feel as professional or as experienced, but you really put on a beautiful energy of charisma and you let your shine pretty much be seen and be heard. And that's what I've been feeling has showed up for you. And that may be paying off for you in bigger ways than you could know. 8 of Pentacles. You're mastering your craft here, Aries. And in the recent past, you do have the Hanged Man energy. And so I feel like you did gain that new perspective. There may have been that aha moment or that epiphany here where when you felt stuck, that you finally figured out new ways to climb up out of that rabbit hole or take a new look or a new perspective. Some of you needed to get away is what I'm sensing, whether it was through a small trip, a vacation. It could even be a little drive that you've endured here. It could be a 2-hour drive that you took just to clear your mind. And for some of you, they're actually showing me a field. Now, I don't know if this is a field that you've recently either walked in, a field of wildflowers, or it could be a field of corn, or if they're showing me someone in a field. I know that's very specific for some of you out there. So if you've recently spent some time in or near a field, or perhaps you live near a field, I feel like that is an area that maybe you've went to or you look out to really clear your mind and gain that new perspective. The field could also be symbolic for wide open spaces as well. It could be symbolic for you having a fresh, clear start and being able to have the room and the space to breed magic and creativity. So really powerful stuff here. Now, in the position of your potential, you have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Water energy. This is powerful, Aries. When this Ace of Cups shows up, it's about a gift of love. It is about self-love, a soul-quenching renewal. It's about grace and inspiration. So again, I'm just sensing that a lot of you are reigniting that inspiration, that flame, that spark towards what it is that you do. For others of you, there may have been a job loss or a job that wasn't as feeling wonderful to you as it did in the past. And what I feel for you is there's a new renewal coming in. You can see that this seahorse is holding a pearl. Excuse me. This pearl is meant for you. This is about the world being your oyster. Excuse me. This is about you being able to take the knowledge that you've gained, Aries, and turn it into wisdom. For some of you, there could be something with the throat. As you can hear, my throat is going a little bit haywire here. And I feel like this is about your throat chakra, which is located centrally in the throat region and is all about your communication. So some of you may be communicators. It's also your creativity center as well. And some of you, you weren't able to either speak, you weren't able to feel that creativity, you weren't able to communicate or express yourself in that creative manner. And the fact that it's cleared up here and it only happened for a moment, because there's nothing going on with my throat chakra, this is meant for you. So if some of you have been dealing with throat chakra issues, it could be even adrenals, it may be low energy, it could even be thyroid. I feel like there's a soul-quenching renewal that is going to give you that burst of energy that you've been waiting for, that you've been trying to manifest here, Aries. And this Ace of Cups is a beautiful gift to you. What is this gift? That pearl. You have the world at your fingertips at this time, but I feel like you're going to put yourself out there, step outside that comfort zone. Let's take a look and clarify what this Ace of Cups, what this new love offer is all about for you. This is about you doing something here that you love, but let's take a closer look. What do we have here for Aries? Yeah, there it is. There's the anchor. There is the anchor. You have the anchor showing up here in 2 cards. She is lifting anchor. Okay, she's lifting that anchor and she is getting unstuck from her own lack of creativity, her own money problems, her own situations. The 6 of Swords says you're finally moving towards calmer waters. You're going through a spiritual quest at this time, and that's what I was feeling for you, Aries, with that death energy, as well as I feel like you are going through an inner transformation at this time, but you've had to endure some delays, some setbacks, but the good news is you are moving forward, and I'm feeling very, very positive again for you towards mid to end of November, all the way through that December energy. You're moving on, you're picking up that anchor, and you're saying, I finally am finding the solutions for the challenges that I faced here when it does come to money. So this is a good energy to be in, but let's take a look and see what's showing up for you, Aries, in the near future. What do we have for Aries in the near future, please? Ooh. 8 of Earth again. You're getting the same energy showing up here. I love. Spirit is saying that there may be a lot of double energy. It could be a lot of synchronicities. There may be 2 offers even that show up. That 8 of Earth is that 8 of Pentacles that we just talked about, whether you are really honing in, mastering a craft, diving into a hobby that it may be a hobby that brings you money. It may be something that you are working towards, that you're leaving the past behind and you're stepping into learning more, because they're giving me that inquisitive mindset. And you do have that Knight of Swords showing up in the beginning of your reading. So you may be really jumping back into a project. You may get an offer regarding your skills, your talents. Like I said, for those of you that are in the creative field, if you're a teacher, if you are a healer as well in the holistic field, earth energy is all about finances, material gains. It's about prosperity. It's the physical here. And some of you are heading towards better, I hear, mental, physical, and emotional health as well. So even though this is the physical, they're giving me that it's affecting all areas of your health in a very positive way. Now, the Eight of Pentacles showing up here is you're loving what it is that you're designing. You're loving the work that you're putting out there because you feel that new sense of inspiration. It wouldn't surprise me to see the Ace of Wands show up in your reading as well, because you're definitely feeling like you are reinventing yourself from the inside out. And we have the World that wanted to kind of come out in my hands here. So I'm going to take this energy. This is about completion. Some of you may be traveling across the world. You may be reaching people on a global level. Some of you may be looking at contracts overseas is what I'm hearing, or even in different countries. That could be this contract, the seal, the deal that I see coming in. For others of you, you're wrapping up this cycle. You're wrapping up this year on a busier type of energetic energy. I really love this for you. The World card partnered with this Eight of Earth is you are going to really grow some sort of skill, talent, or unique gift that you have here. Whatever it is that you've been putting your time, energy, and effort, even if it's only been on the side. Maybe you work a regular 9-to-5 job, but on the side, you're working on something that you really love. It could be an app. It could be a book. It could be, a holistic business. It could be creative endeavors that you've been trying to kind of get off the ground. But at every step, you feel like, again, you're drawing that short end of the stick. Something is opening up for you in a big way. When you get this World card, it's about victory. It is about accomplishments. It's about that feeling of finally being able to move forward after feeling stuck or feeling set back. So this is a beautiful energy. I love this for you, Aries. Get ready for things to really open up and expand, because there's a lot of growth opportunities, and I feel like you will receive what you need to grow, to pay the bills, for some of you to move, for some of you to eat, for some of you to, they're even showing me that if you've had to dip into like a 401k, or if you've always wanted the insurance or something with paperwork, something with contracts here, I feel like there's offers for that coming in for you. Some of you are trying to get back on your feet after a difficult time, and I'm just seeing a really positive soul contract coming in here for you. Now let's take a look, Aries, and see how you're feeling. How are you feeling? This is all about your energy. There it is, that Death card that I kept feeling intuitively. This is about that inner transformation. Yes, you're going through a transformation at this time, and you are like that phoenix. You can see she's holding a little baby phoenix rising from the ashes there, but she's giving light to it. She's saying, yes, I'm ready to rise up. Yes, things have happened in the past. That 10 of Swords energy, there may have been losses. There may have been pain. You may have went through health difficulties as well. There could have been a lull period where you just didn't feel creative for a week, for a month, for years on end. But this transformative energy for you is showing up saying you are that phoenix. You can rise up. You will rise up. There's a time of an ending here, and you've done the work. There's a rebirthing process happening, and sometimes that rebirthing process can be uncomfortable, but you must not resist the change. Aries, this is about not hanging on to the things that are still showing up in your life, the things that you need to let go of. And that's what that challenge is saying for you this month. Don't resist the change. Don't hang on to the things that aren't meant for you, because when you hang on, then we block the flow of abundance. Then we block the opportunities. We don't always see them because we're stuck in that cocoon type of energy. But just as with that cocoon, you can't force it to happen. You can't force that butterfly to come out. And I feel like it is time for you to bring life back into yourself here. And that's what's showing up. So this is a very powerful energy. I love this. Now let's take a look at what is showing up in your environment. What is going on around you, Aries? I feel like regardless of any chaos that's going on in your outer world, I feel like you're finding peace, creating peace within yourself. But there is, yeah, there it is. I love it. This is Two of Earth, Two of Pentacles, and this literally is finding peace within your outer condition. It's finding that balance. For some of you, it is being able to balance up your work life, your play life. There could be two opportunities that you may be going back and forth saying, should I go for this opportunity or that one? Should I move to this location or that one? So you may be doing a little bit of comparing as well. But I am feeling here for you that you're going to be able to bring about that balance, that change, that creativity, and you're going to hone in on what is best for you. Now, when this Two of Pentacles shows up, this can be about multitasking. This can be about staying on a budget for some of you. For others of you, this is about, again, letting go, releasing any frenetic energy, financial distress, letting go of those challenges here. And the Two of Earth is a very powerful energy saying you have what it takes to balance this situation and for you to be effective when it comes to choosing, because some of you may not trust your decisions. You may not trust at times, even though this isn't the card of trust, they're really highlighting trust for you, Aries. And maybe this is some of you trusting that the universe has your back, or trust that things have happened for a reason here for you. But the good news is the Two of Pentacles says that you will be able to balance out some choices when it comes to your finances. For others of you as well, I was getting that energy of you speaking to a financial advisor or someone that can help you get back on track, or can also help you balance your money equally, or be able to bring more money towards you by maybe consolidating or lowering some sort of, they're giving me percentages as well. There could be a certain percentage, a certain number. There's could be accountants showing up here. You may have just maybe had to pay an accountant if you are maybe paying quarterly taxes or something of that nature as well, but you'll be able to balance just fine. Let's clarify this Two of Pentacles a little bit more. Yeah, there it is. You're overcoming some of the challenges that you faced here. This is about you finding solutions to the money difficulties that you've had. A lot of you felt stuck. A lot of you have maybe even been unemployed or not been able to bring anything out, bring any magic from that heart chakra because of some sort of pain, loss, overanalyzing, overthinking, setback, job loss, whatever that Ten of Swords energy was for you, but you're picking yourself up and getting back on track. So I like this for you. Let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are, Aries. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Okay, I just heard that some of you may be looking into LLCs, or it could be sole proprietorship. Some of you may be looking into taxes. There's something with maybe content creating, digital media, online presence, something of that nature as well that you may be looking into. There may be a gift of money showing up. Some of you, there could be donations. They're giving me GoFundMe. Some of you, there could have been a GoFundMe. So please take that as it resonates. We have the Five of Wands showing up as your challenge. So the Five of Wands showing up in this position is all about you feeling competitiveness, or feeling that there's so much criticism for what it is that you're putting out there, or maybe even rejection at times. But the good news is, if you flip this energy, if you turn this fear into more of a hope, where hope can live versus that fear, because what do I always say about fear? False evidence appearing real. And fear can certainly guide us. I don't want to say guide, but it can be good. It can help us out in times, but we should never let fear sit in the driver's seat of our life. We need to remember that we are the ones that take control. We can let fear have a back seat, right? But we don't let fear drive for us. And what I'm sensing here is the hope energy coming from this Five of Wands is collaboration. It is being able to create effectively, work with others, combine your energy with the right clients, the right businesses, the right people that want to see you grow, want to see your work illuminated, your services, and appreciate what it is that you do as well. So this is a very legitimate hope and fear, Aries, as we all have these, as we all are human. But I'm sensing that in the past, there's been a lot of turmoil. There's been a lot of pointed fingers, judgments, or criticism that may have really took a hit to your self-confidence. And it may keep you, or has held you, stuck with that anchor energy because of the words or the actions or the criticism or judgments of others. But the good news is, oh, there it is. I love this. Wow, Aries. I just said the good news as this flipped over, and you have the Fool, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and there's that Ace of Wands I was seeing for you in the beginning. All three of these cards talk about you being able to flip that energy. This is you pushing through that fear, giving fear a back seat and saying, hey, you can hang out. Fear is good at times. Fear can help me, but I'm going to take the new beginning. I'm going to embrace the unknown. The Fool energy is about a fresh start. You certainly have that coming in here. You have Ace of Cups energy and you have the 10 of Air. You're letting something go. You must not resist this change, Aries. Even though the change can be scary, it can be difficult stepping out of our comfort zone, but we rarely learn outside or inside our comfort zone here. So this Fool card is about you taking that leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith is going to change your world. This is about destiny. It is about fate, and you're creating that for yourself. You're in charge of your destiny, and you're saying here with this Wheel of Fortune that I'm bringing more fortune into my life. This is a turning point in your life. You have an opportunity to say yes to the good, say yes to the abundance that the universe has your way. But you also have free will and a choice to repeat a cycle. And some of you are saying, Melissa, why would I want to repeat a cycle? Because sometimes we do stay stuck. We stay stuck because of, the criticism, the shame, the fears, like we were just talking about. It could be at times we feel that we're not good enough, or because we take those big hits to our self-confidence, or maybe we're not feeling inspired enough. The Ace of Wands is what I'm really getting for you. I feel like even though this is showing up in the hopes and fears, this is the overall energy of what I'm feeling for your entire reading, Aries. And this Ace of Wands is all about you chasing those dreams, those desires, those passions, those inspirations. And if you're saying to yourself, well, I don't know what that is quite at this time, chase those curiosities, stay inquisitive, and jump into something. And I feel like it has so much, I don't even want to use the word potential, but it has so much energy backing it up if you continue to move forward and say yes, because the universe wants you to be abundant. The universe wants you to be successful. So let's take a look at your final outcome. What's the final outcome for Aries regarding career, finances, money, abundance, and wealth? Okay, we have the Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords is about you fighting for what you believe is right for you. Okay, there may be a situation where you felt like you lost the battle in the past, but you did not lose the war here. I think that's a saying, but I feel like this is about you fighting for the things that bring you happiness, the things that bring you joy. And the Five of Swords, it can be a win at all costs mentality. You're going to continue to fight for what you believe in. And that's what I feel mostly coming from this card. If you want a raise, you're going to negotiate and you're going to really stand into your power and you're going to express yourself, because again, you haven't heard nothing with my throat since then, but I was feeling that at times you've held back and maybe you didn't express and say why you thought you deserved a raise. You just asked for it and maybe you didn't get it, and you just dropped it and let it go. For others of you, you're going to say, you know what? I'm not going to drop it. I'm not going to let it go. I deserve this raise, and I'm going to let them know that I'm going to work for it, and this is why I deserve it. For others of you, if you felt that lack of inspiration, you're going to show up for your life, and you're going to get up and do it anyway. So if you've been feeling, oh, I don't have the energy to do a certain thing, or I just don't have the time, even though a lot of you may have more time on your hands than you think, I feel like you're finally pushing through. Again, they're showing me adrenals. So to me, I feel like I feel like you're finally getting the energy to do the things that bring you happiness, bring you joy, and that's actually going to lead you towards more abundance, more money. Yeah, it's going to help you overcome that pain. If you've been in a sense of depression, anxiety around your finances, some of you have really been through a difficult situation. Maybe you've lost everything. There could have been damage to your career, your home, your reputation, your liability. They're giving me, again, liability. They're giving me that LLC type of energy here. So this could be liability within yourself. For some of you, there could have been a lawsuit or maybe some sort of damage done in the legal system type of energy here. But the Three of Swords is all about you overcoming. It is about you learning that the things that have happened in the past, whether it was rejection, whether it was pain or loss, have actually helped you stand where you are today. And I feel a new beginning coming in for you. And I feel like you're going to fight for this new beginning. And if you continue to stay determined, like we said in the very beginning, if you continue to stay in that power of being courageous, I feel like you will win. There will be victory. You have that World card showing up for you. So I sense that there's going to be a lot of change, and you're going to continue to do what it takes to bring about this positive change in your life. All right. So Aries, we're going to get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook. What do we have here? We have soulmate energy. This is very interesting because it's actually about contracts. It is about you aligning with not only just your heart's desire, but aligning with the right people that are going to help you overcome the challenges. When you break down the 4 and the 1, you get that 5. So this is about you not giving up. And I see that you certainly won't, because what did I say in the beginning? You are not a quitter. You're not going to give up on those dreams, Aries. So card 41 here. And the message for you is all about harmonious partnerships. It's about companionship, and it's also about fostering personal growth. And the prosperity message for you is this: strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others: mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. Yes, I love this, Aries, especially when they do talk about collaboration and harmonic dance. That's what that 5 of air is all about for you here. That's what that 2 of earth is all about, is being able to balance what it is that you want in your life and create harmony between the energies that have seemed a little bit disconnected or seemed like there wasn't enough collaboration. The right people are showing up here to help you on your path with this soulmate energy here. I'm going to just kind of tune into this for a moment, because I feel like some of you may have at times disconnected from what it is that you love, and you may have even disconnected from yourself is what I'm feeling. But you can see here that in the clouds, there is a beautiful energy, a beautiful spiritual force. And I feel like it's very important for you to know, Aries, that you are divinely guided, that you are supported on this journey, on this chapter. Some of you felt like you were all alone or walking this path by yourself. But it's very important to know that you have been guided, that you have been looked after, and Spirit only has your best interest at heart, even through those challenges, even through the painful things that have happened for you. I'm actually going to pull a couple of cards from the Work Your Light Oracle and see what messages Spirit has, because they're really illuminating that spiritual presence here for you. So what does Aries need to know? Oh my goodness, protection, which we were just talking about. It says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. It's time to really call back that power and know that along the way you are fully protected, Aries, that you have what it takes to Again, win this. You have what it takes to speak out. You have what it takes to express yourself, your needs, your wants, your desires. And also when it does come to your money, to be able to feel good about earning your money. Because like I always say, that self-worth equals net worth. So when you're not feeling good about yourself, when you're feeling stuck in that place of low heart energy, which it did show up for you twice, that Three of Swords, we tend to kind of push away unintentionally. We push away money. We push away opportunities for abundance because maybe we don't feel like we deserve it. But it says here, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So both of those energies we literally just talked about in that soulmate energy. So know that your guidance is divinely guided. Powerful here. All right. So at this time, Aries, I just ask that you close your eyes. And I ask that you tune into that third eye chakra. We're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And I want you, Aries, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or maybe one that you have at your home. There is no right or wrong answer, Aries. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animal in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, Aries, the first card up I absolutely love. You have the Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. And you have that showing up in a lot of your past positions here. So the past obstacles may still be creeping in and affecting the present energy, but the good news is you are finding solutions. You have brand new beginnings showing up, new opportunities to feel fulfilled, to feel that soul-quenching renewal that you haven't felt for quite some time, to feel worthy, to feel good about your finances, your wealth, your abundance, your prosperity. So Rhino Spirit says you are overcoming the obstacles. And it's also another 5. Take a look at that. Pretty amazing. Next, we have Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. This is card 16. The 16 is the Tower, which is about change. So yes, you've had change in the past. You've had to go through detours in the past. But like I said, trust, and there's that word trust that's showing up here for you again. Trust that Spirit has your back, that you are on this soul's journey, this soul quest to, maybe it's really all about finding yourself and finding your own worth. And I feel like you are. And I feel like there's an energy here of you helping other people. Some of you may not just be creators, but you may be healers, you may be teachers, and you're here to help other people. And through that energy itself, you are helping and healing yourself. So trust in divine detours. Trust that unexpected things happen to everyone here. You're not being singled out, but you are being asked to grow and to evolve and to cut any ties from the past that doesn't serve you. Don't hang on or resist this change that is coming in, because Spirit wants you to shine that light. And once you fully open up, Starfish Spirit says you will open to infinite possibilities. The possibilities are beyond your reach here, or you felt like they were beyond your reach. But once you fully open up to this, you're going to be open to unlimited potential. I feel like the skills, the gifts, the talents that you have here, Aries, are are really instrumental. They are something that a lot of people are honed into. They love your presence, that larger than life energy. So don't be afraid to dim that light. Don't be afraid to shine, because you are a beautiful, they gave me sea star, because that's what a starfish is a sea star. Some of you may even be rising to fame. Some of you may be getting noticed on a global level. Some of you may be looking for fortune and fame, or maybe you're not even looking, but you'd like to get recognized. Now, it doesn't matter if you are working a job that you feel like there's no creativity in. You can still attract and manifest that creative side of yourself. You can still go for those dreams. You can still balance out both things. Work the job that you need to make the money to survive here on earth, but on the side, there is that unlimited potential and infinite possibilities that are available to you. Remember that pearl energy showing up here. This is about you being gifted, turning that knowledge into power. So very beautiful stuff coming in here for you. Now, last but not least, Aries, we are going to get a message from the crystal spirits. We're going to see which crystal, which gemstone, which mineral or fossil can help you in the month of November when it comes to your abundance, your prosperity, your career, wealth. Some of you watching, perhaps you're retired, and that's okay. Even though this is a career reading, it may still pertain to you. But if you'd like a more in-depth personalized reading, you certainly can book that as well. What we have here is Apache Tears, and it's card 5. Holy moly. You keep getting the 5 showing up. And as I just looked, I see the 5 on the clock as well. So Apache Tears, you're definitely overcoming some struggles, some challenges that you have faced, that you have endured. And this energy for you is all about letting go of grief. It's about recovering from the past, releasing pain so old wounds heal. And your last prosperity message here is this. At times, the universe's answer to you is no, because but only because the universe loves you unconditionally and wants you to experience the very best of everything. The tears that flow will also water seeds of joy you don't even know are possible, and that you don't even know are planted in the field of infinite possibility. Oh my goodness, I have to just back up here. This is no coincidence. These are 2 separate decks here. It says infinite possibility with Apache Tear, and then that sea star says infinite possibility. So I'm going to read this sentence again. The tears that flow will also water seeds of joy you don't even know are planted in the field of infinite possibility. Now is the time to allow yourself to grieve the losses as if you were sweeping the doorstep and taking out the garbage so that you can make way for a new delivery. The universe has so much planned for you, Aries, so release any emotions that might block you from moving into a state of receptivity. Abundance and prosperity will soon be visible in your outer conditions. Wow, this is beautifully clarifying your entire reading in a nutshell. So do know that yes, there's been grief. Yes, there's been loss. Yes, there's been financial struggle, anxiety, worries. But know that the universe is opening up the doors for you here of infinite possibility. I love this. I hope this resonates for you, Aries. A very strong personal reading. I feel like it was very personal, as do all of the readings, but hopefully it resonates with you on more than one resonance. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, and please do comment that power animal. Even if your animal didn't match up with the animal shown here, it doesn't mean that those aren't your messages. I just like you to be able to tune into that third eye and into that inner self here as well. So again, please feel free to hit that like, share, comment, subscribe, and bell button. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. I'm sending you all the love and light.